Where'd you move?
Alright, moved the Riptide up there.
Okay.
Got him into melter range, just barely.
Unfortunately, having to get into melter range, because he's got a shoulder-mounted weapon in here, what he has to do is he has to actually be more in my side arc, more of his models in my side arc than my rear armor, and he can't see my side armor. So he actually is going to give me a +1 to my cover save, which I'll get because of the building.
Then I moved the missile drone up a little bit. I moved the hammerhead up.
Okay.
I moved the warriors up and spread them out so your defiler doesn't have as much fun this turn.
They're trying really hard to. Fireworks are trying really hard to go get this guy.
Yeah,
they want to kill him.
If I can get him, then it'll be interesting. And now we're just going to go into shooting phase.
Okay.
So I'm just going to start off with the fusion blaster.
Okay.
All right. So melter range.
You get 2 shots now, right? Because you overcharged it, or I mean you used the ripple effect.
Yes, I used the ripple effect. So it's twin linked.
2 twin linked shots. Got them both.
Got them both.
2 dice per hit.
So we're going to do these separately.
Yeah.
So
first one will pin me.
All right.
Second one will pin me as well.
All right.
Cover saves.
Oh!
They both get through.
2 pinning hits.
See if you explode me. Nope. Nope. I am a wreck though.
You are a wreck, which means you unload.
I get out.
But it also means I can't shoot at the dudes inside.
Yes. Yep.
Oh well.
Cannot shoot at the guys inside.
All right. Well,
I will be getting them out over here so that you can't see me.
Yeah, I figured that would happen. I was hoping to explode it.
Well, I just would have stood in the crater.
So I'll let you go ahead and unload those guys real quick.
Okay.
They're all sitting.
All right, so I got them up. I got them right there.
All right.
Nobody can actually see them, so.
But the missile system can still fire.
The missile system can still fire.
Missiles up and over. So nothing. Nothing at all. That's wonderful. All right, so at this point, all of my stuff is just going to start shooting other things. Let's have the ion over here. What's the armor on the other filer?
12 on the front.
12 on the front. All right, the 7 can pierce that a lot easier. So the ion cannon is a heavy 3.
Okay.
I'm firing that at the defiler.
Cool.
So that's going to be
2
2
hits.
hits.
For 1 glance.
1 glance.
Here's my demon save, which I made.
All right. The 3 broadsides. Let me see what they have got line of sight. They have line of sight to that defiler. Yep, they do. So they're going to fire it in.
Okay.
All right. So
Twin linked.
2 and linked.
Still missed.
2 hits.
4s. 1 glance.
1 glance.
Demon save. Made it again.
Okay. Missile systems can't touch the defiler at all.
I'm 12 now.
No.
Probably out of range as well.
All right. Well, Fire Warriors, since you can't shoot this guy, let's shoot some Havocs if you're in range. Which 2 dudes are. Only 2.
Okay.
So 2 pot shots. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Okay.
On the front Havoc right here.
The aspiring champion will just die.
Pot shot from across the field. Alright, and now the assault right here.
Okay.
Because I've got nothing else left to shoot.
I have to declare a challenge.
Alright, and
You have to accept.
I have to accept because
You're
otherwise I can't
first.
do anything.
If you use you're first, either way.
Yep.
Okay. You missed me.
Yep, I did.
Here's my 3 attacks. I missed you as well. I'll take my 1 reroll right now. Still missed.
Alright. Well, that combat's over.
Stand there and hold each other.
Yep.
Okay.
Each other hugs.
So my turn 5,
It's a hug fight.
that was turn 5.
So now we roll to see if turn 6 happens?
Yeah. Hold on just a second. All right. So we're seeing if the game ends.
What is it?
A 1 or a 2, the game ends. Nope. Game goes on. So my turn 6.
Alright, turn 6.
He's gonna do his assault move real quick.
Completely forgot.
6 inches.
6 inches, which that's not going to get me much of anywhere but this in here.
We'll see what he moves.
Alright, so 6 inches.
Not gonna be on top of that.
No, I mean, I'd go over there. Yeah, I'll go over there.
Okay. So dangerous terrain check.
Dangerous terrain check. He's up here, but he won't balance, so.
Okay.
He's
Nothing. All right.
So he's up square on that.
Okay. Okay, so movement. My champion, you know, he's an aspiring champion. As much as prudence happens, he doesn't want to kill things, so.
He stopped eating his candy bar,
has become prudent because he's now outside 6 inches, so he cannot support and fire these guys anymore. So I'm gonna go eat them. remove the rhino up to give him a little bit of cover just in case things go bad somehow. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, he wipes the unit and stands there in the open like,
Mm-hmm. And broadsides just load into him.
Right. And that's really all my movement. These guys shuffle a little bit to try and stay hidden. They're just going to play a cat and mouse game with this guy now to try and make it difficult for him to see them and stuff. We are going to start firing at him. We're going to fire at the defiler at him right now because I've got to try and do something to this guy.
Pretty much the Riptide is going to make or break the game at this point.
3 inches off of him. Still probably going to hit his base. Let's see, 3 inches off the actual base. Yep, still clips the base. And the Reaper autocannon. It does hit you, so the Reaper autocannon wounds you. No, it does not wound you. And you do take wound from the big thing, big shot. So,
alright, so.
Real armor save.
3 up or 2 up or?
2 up.
2 up.
Armor.
He's good.
Alright, these guys are going to fire into you. Here's the autocannons. You need 3s to wound you. They wound you twice. Missile launchers does not wound you, so just twice, 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Alright.
It's fine. Oh, it hurts to not have any weapons that can hurt him anymore. Alright. This guy shooting into those things with it, or actually,
broadside?
He can snap fire it. He'll snap fire it. Hits once, hits twice. He's gonna get some broadside drones. 2 wounds on those drones. No, 1 wound on those drones.
1 wound. Yeah. So 4 up. Makes it.
Alright. That was fun. Assaults. Go ahead and overwatch me over there.
Alright, if you'll just take the camera.
Yep.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
So 16 shots.
16 shots.
Now, I'm really wishing I had my 5-point upgrade right now that made that no overwatch.
1,
3.
2,
3.
3. There we go.
All right.
Let's hope.
5s to wound me.
5s to wound you.
Because I am toughness 6.
Nothing.
Yeah, he's good. He's in.
Okay.
Here's his charge. 8 inches.
Yep.
Nom, 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 nom. All right, and that's, well, we'll go to this close combat first.
Yep.
So in the challenge, here's my, yeah, you're first, you're right.
Yep, so that's going to be
2 hits? 3 hits. 3 hits, sorry. Yep. And 4s, 2 wounds. He's fine.
All right.
He'll come back, 3 attacks.
That's cocked.
Cocked, 2 hits. He has a plague knife, so he needs 4s to wound you. He wounds you once, but he'll take a reroll. He wounds you twice.
Alright, 2 up. Good.
Okay, over here, got 4 attacks on the charge. Ugh. Only 2 hits. And reroll to wound. 2 dead.
2 dead.
And
no saves against his...
No, it's AP3, so he'll kill those 2, and you'll pile in.
Yep.
And now you get probably 4 of them.
4 attacks.
4 attacks coming back.
Alright. That's going to be 2 hits.
Okay.
1 wound.
No, you need a 6.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're toughness 6 now. Never
You
mind.
lose by 2.
I lose by 2. Alright.
You'll
They're
stay.
good.
So you pile in and another 3 inches. As I kill off the last fire warriors. Alright, your turn 6, sir.
Alright. Yeah.
Overcharge.
Overcharge.
Oh!
That was almost bad.
Alright, so what are you going to do?
I'm going to do Ripple again.
Okay.
Because that gives... Or, actually, wait. Ripple or the big blast template? Ripple.
Ripple.
Sounds better.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, and he'll move and we'll come back.
Jumped up on top to be able to see all those dudes down there. I moved the... Which they have line of sight to at least
Take
one.
a dangerous terrain check. Of
Dangerous
course.
terrain check.
You're
Okay,
fine.
good. I moved that guy up a little bit. I moved the hammerhead over here to block line of sight to the from the defiler to the broadsides, and there's all my movement. So it'll at least get
Pretty sure that you failed on that count.
What's that?
I think you're covered. Yeah, I can still see over the top of you. The
Oh, it's just not big enough. It's because they don't have flying bases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I probably still would have seen you anyway, but
Okay, so let's start with broadsides. I'm just going to fire the broadsides into the defiler.
Okay.
Okay, so twin linked.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Forced to glance me.
1 glance.
He takes a wound.
Ah, how many's he got left?
2 more.
2 more, okay. I'm going to have
Well, not wounds, but
the ion accelerator also, or not the ion accelerator, the ion cannon fire into him. So that's 1 hit.
nothing.
Nothing. Alright. Missile pod is going to fire into those guys back there.
Okay. 1 hit.
1 hit. Nothing.
No wound.
Alright. I'm going to have the missile pods fire twice with the ripple.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll do that first into the Plague Marines back there. Alright.
3 misses.
3 misses.
The 3 up misses. Yeah, there you go. And force. 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Okay.
Alright. Then the twin-linked fusion blaster
Hits.
hits.
Does not wound.
Does not wound. And then the big gun, the particle, or the ion accelerator.
Okay. 1 hit.
1 hit. 1 wound.
Okay. So
That last one is also AP
3.
3, yeah.
Yeah. Which one do you want me to take first?
Let's have you take the missile pods first.
Missile pods first. Failed 1 armor save. Felt no pain. Felt no pain.
Okay.
And a cover save for the last one, followed by felt no pain.
And 1 dead.
One guy will die.
Okay. Ew. Fusion blaster didn't do any damage, did it?
Nope. Rolled a 1 to wound.
So now the big gun, the 1 wound from that. Or you already rolled that?
I already rolled
Okay.
that. That was the guy who died.
All right, so then I'm going to do my assault jump with the Riptide.
Okay.
Because I think that's, yeah, I've shot everything at this point.
4
inches, which is not going to get me anywhere.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just going to stay put.
So I could land on top of a Land Raider, I guess.
Oh, yeah, it's technically a wreck, so I can jump onto the Land Raider. So that's imagine that. That's kind of terrifying to think of.
Actually, they're not really that scared of you. Sorry.
Huh?
They're not really that scared of you.
No. I'm just getting a visual image. I myself would find that rather impressive that this giant Riptide suddenly crawls up on top and jumps down on a Land Raider. I mean, if you're an Imperial Guardsman, that'd be terrifying. Of course
Yeah,
you're
but Plague Marines are like, whatever.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, big giant thing of metal. All right,
really
so
care.
now we do this assault.
Yep, see if you hurt yourself jumping onto that.
Oh, yeah, let me see if I do.
Ah, you do. Take a wound.
Feel no pain?
Roll it. No, you get an armor save. You're fine.
Okay.
All right, back
All
close
right.
combat.
Are you challenging?
We're still in a challenge, yeah.
Yep, so I'm going to smack you.
Yep.
Yeah, normal.
3 hits.
3 hits.
5 or forced to wound me.
Forced to wound you. 1 wound, or 2 wounds.
He's good.
All right.
3 up armor saves. All right, he's coming back. He hits you twice. He'll take his reroll right now. He hits you 3 times. He needs force to wound you. He wounds you 3 times.
2 ups.
Ooh,
Oh,
take a wound.
took a wound. How many?
You get a feel no pain.
Yeah, feel no pain. No.
Okay, so you lose by
Yeah.
1. He has 1 wound left.
1 wound left, and...
Oh,
That was almost
saw that
bad.
5.
Yeah, I was
I was
rolling
looking
there.
for that 5 or 6 on the second die.
Yeah.
That would have been great.
Okay, so
Cheating you.
then we have this over here.
Yes, over here. 3 ducks. I'm higher weapon skill than you, so 3 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for 3s again. Twin linked. Or not twin linked, but, you know, double lightning claws. So 3 die.
3 dead. So I have 3 attacks left.
Yep.
If I can just kill him. If I can get that relic off you. No. So nothing.
You lose by 3.
Lose by 3.
2 dice.
Oh, 2 dice. Why did I grab 3 dice? I don't know.
You are falling back. Do I catch you? I do. Nom nom nom.
Nom.
Consolidate 6 inches.
Which means that more than likely I'm not going to be able to kill him now.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
Okay.
so now we see if we have turn 7.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
And we have turn
4.
7 on a...
4 better.
Nope,
Nope,
it's over.
Good game.
Alright, yep.
Good game. Shake on the hand.
Yep,
Yeah.
it was a very big learning experience yet again for me.
Well, I hope the people out there also learn some stuff and realize that, you know, it's really hard to know all the rules and stuff.
Yeah.
I would say that, you know, the fact that you didn't know the fusion, the only things that I would say,
Hurt me was the
well, I
stomp.
mean, the fact that you could have smash attacked and the fact that you didn't know you had fusion blasters, both of those were really kind of the only things in my mind that that you should know, that if you had known would have,
And
other
the big
mistakes would have
reason-
been completely forgivable.
The big reason I don't know those rules is because in my armies I don't have a lot of those weapons or monstrous creatures.
Right.
So that's something that this has taught me to pay more attention to. So now, you know, monstrous creatures know that they have the smash attack, and more aware of like how powerful Melta is.
Right.
So.
Oh, did you have a leader in that group over there?
Huh?
The group of fire warriors I killed?
Yes.
See, I forgot. I should have I should have challenged him.
You should have. That would have tied up that match.
Well, I have no choice. I have to challenge.
Yeah.
So,
That was my fault.
yeah, it's mine too.
Okay,
I should just be challenge happy with chaos.
So what would you say was your MVP for the game?
Oh, maybe the Raptors. I mean,
Raptors?
the Raptors were part of killing,
Shadow Sun?
Shadow Sun, and then they took the two units of fire warriors down, so they took 3 units. You know, I mean, yes, they had the help of the Lord on the first set, but then they took 2 units of fire warriors by themselves and held line breaking for me. And if we'd gone to turn 7, I would have just thrown the dice all or nothing and actually tried to charge your broadsides.
Just to keep locked into the line.
Well, yeah, I mean, it would lock them into combat. I'm not as afraid of them in close combat as I am from shooting. And I mean, I could have gone and hid, but I mean, at that point, it's kind of a let's just go for it.
I do know one thing I wish I had done from the very beginning of the game is I did have the opportunity to infiltrate back here, like
Yeah.
in this back corner right here with Shadow Sun. Them. I kind of wish I had now, because then you wouldn't have hit my flank as hard, because then you would have had to worry about them back there.
I would have left them. They could have done what they wanted.
Yeah, which would have made them more useful than what they were, which is, you know, fodder for the Raptors.
Right. Well, a couple turns. They would have had, you know, 1, maybe 2 turns where they would have been meh effectiveness at best.
Because they were so far from everything.
Right. Yeah, I mean, good game. I think that,
Had some interesting rolls.
yeah, there were some interesting rolls, like what, 4 ones for the Demon Prince.
That was amazing.
I learned that the Demon Prince probably should not charge a Riptide.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was the thing that I think hurt me the most, is only having 1 Riptide available to fire at only 1 point. 'Cause
Right.
I'm not sure what the points value on those are, but it's probably pretty expensive.
the Demon Prince or the
well, the
Riptide.
Riptide.
They're both pretty
Yeah,
expensive.
and I mean, you basically did nothing. I mean, the only reason I killed you was because you slowly ate yourself.
Right,
And,
yeah.
you know, I managed to get 1 lucky roll at the end.
If I hadn't rolled ones, I don't know, I think that math would have been on my side in some ways. I mean, let's say that I rolled a 3 or 4 that first round, and I hit you on 3s or better. So a 3, it means I have 8 attacks, so I hit you 6 times, let's say, and then I wound you 3 times. So then you would have had a 5, you would have needed, your 5-up invuln followed by a 5-up feel no pain. So I could have taken and shaved off some wounds right then. I mean, you had the drones too, but I mean, having you fall back, like, I mean, if you had run out of the combat, for instance, that might have been a thing. I don't know. I think that
I think it was a pretty close match, to be honest.
it was a close match.
Because honestly, it got to the point there, with me getting first blood, that helped me a lot.
Yeah.
Because where I had first blood and I had line breaker, if at any point I had, like, if these guys had gotten lucky and killed your aspiring champion,
Right.
and then this Riptide managed to somehow knock the relic out of your hands, that'd have been it. You know, it
Well,
could have gone either way.
You know, I said the Raptors, and the truth is, it's Mung.
Mung really is
Mung is the MVP of this game.
He is unkillable. I mean,
He
how much did I throw at him that one turn?
I don't know. He took a lot of wounds and just was like, meh, I don't care.
Yeah, he's just taking
He
fire
got some fill no
warriors.
pains and stuff in there.
I mean, I even unloaded broadsides and I think like a Riptide at them.
Yeah,
And they still didn't go down.
No,
They just wouldn't go.
Mung and his friends were champions to be sure.
Yep. Overall, this was a very interesting list. I think if we had not played the Relic, this would have been a completely different match.
Well, that's true of any game. The objective always makes the game. It always changes the game entirely. But I mean, interesting and close game, like you said. All things considered, even though there were some things you didn't know, it was still incredibly close the entire time. So.
I also really like how both these armies look. They're very striking. Like I like how the Nurgle, the green and the sort of bone color kind of matches the board, but then you have like the Tau, which are completely opposite.
They're contrasting quite a bit.
Yeah, so it's very easy for you to be able to tell who's who on the board, which is a good thing.
Right, and going along with that, of course, is that they are both painted by artists here in the studio. Mm-hmm. One of them's a personal army. Well, both of them were personal armies. The Nurgle, of course, are up for sale on the web store. Really good price for a lot of stuff, not just the stuff that's here. There's also quite a bit of other stuff. Let's go ahead and flip you around, let you look at this. There's more Nurgle Marines, and also demons you can have allied with, some Plague Bearers. He has some of the Forge World upgrades, Nurgle upgrades for Terminators. They are not painted, but for a modest fee, of course, we can paint them. He's got a Dreadnought, a second Demon Prince, some Hounds of Corn, I believe. More guys with some really great conversions. Like, check this guy out. This guy's a lot of fun. I know you can't see it because it's kind of blurry, but he's got a plasma gun, but he's holding it underneath with an upper grip, and then it goes back to a cord, and he's got this really cool backpack that's been converted out of a what is that? It's a Necron weapon, but it's been made to look like it's a power pack with plasma juice in there. So there's a whole bunch of other guys in here, including some converted plague. What does he call those? Blight drones and stuff, and then the second Demon Prince or Greater Demon of Nurgle, as per se you want to use. So anyway, really great army. I am plugging it because I love it and I think it's amazing, and I'm like I said before when I was playing against Sean, it makes me almost want to buy or play Nurgle myself.
You know what's actually interesting about Roberto's army is the color scheme is based off Invader Zim.
Ah, there you go, Invader Zim.
So if you look at it, the green and the purple, especially on the Riptides, it's very obvious on the Riptides. It's all Invader Zim colors.
Awesome. Well, hey guys, thanks for watching. I hope you really enjoyed. Sorry if we made some mistakes or anything like that. Of course, we're always learning, always trying to get a better product. And I know, of course, that there are people out there right now saying, get better video quality. And that's another thing that we're endeavoring to try and change. Mm-hmm. It's tough. I mean, this is not something that we're making money doing necessarily. So, I mean, and if it does give us good advertisement, it's hard to quantify that. So, give us some time. We have improved at least some camera. We do have a better camera that we use sometimes. So, stick with us. Hopefully it's enjoyable enough, even if it's grainy. Thanks for watching.